Hello everybody, welcome back to Doggo Car Reviews with another installation of the Scrap Bowl. We are calling this episode 4, Detrimental Development. And I'm going to go ahead with some quick background info here before we move on to the nitty gritty. Weiss Schwarz has been working at improving upon Weiss Schwarz car design since the game's inception in 2008. We have seen multiple stages of evolution and changes for the sake of keeping the game fresh while also maintaining a sense of balance. However, the development team continues to do stuff we here at Doggo Car Reviews, meaning Gavin and myself here, believe are unacceptable with the game finishing up its 12th year and moving forward. Gavin, you ready for this?
Oh boy, yes I am ready.
Alright, so we're going to begin with point number 1, the lack of innovation. What you see here on your screen are 4 pairs of cards. I'm going to go ahead and quickly explain why there's a lack of innovation. On your top left, you see Wiz from Konosuba and Kotori from Day Life. They both have an on-death ability that says, discard 1 to look at up to the top 4 cards for a level 1 or higher card, mill the rest. The only changes are like where power goes. On to the right, top right, we have Fugo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, as well as Shizu from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. They both have the climax combo of mill 2 and salvage a character with a level that is equal to or less than the total sum of levels milled that way. On the bottom left there, we have 2 combos that they're effectively a 3-piece combo where you have a level 1 that says on play, draw 1, discard 1, and you play their climax to transform the level 1 into these powerful level 2s that are thick. They're relatively thick on both offense and defense, and they net a, at least a 1.5 in terms of card advantage at minimum. And last but not least, we have Ishtar from Fate Apocrypha and Itsuki from Gotobun Hanayome. They both are early plays that can dig top X, equal to the number of characters on board.
So, okay. Well, I'm surprised you chose Dia and Science Bay because,
I couldn't think of a better level 2 pair.
Shiroha and Dia would have been a better pick because, yes, Dia is a tutor and Shiroha is a salvage, but at the same time, I go, Science Bay, she's not really all that thick on defense.
You're right, sorry, I wasn't really thinking.
That's fine, but, okay, so let's start with the lack of innovation. Okay. Look, they've been trying to nerf Azusa for eons now. They've realized that we don't really play the on-reverse dig 3 take ones. Like, a lot of people just don't play those types of cards because, again, they're easily cucked, and the timing on it is extremely awkward. Like, there's only a few of them I would play, and a lot of players eschew those entirely just for more quote-unquote fair profiles, like drop searches. A lot of people prefer more of main phase playability versus during combat. Now, Bushiroad has started to introduce the on-death variant again. But again, they want to prevent the cards from being spammed. So hence why they printed it on level 1 and up. Hence why we don't see a level 1 version of this card. We specifically see this at 0. It's fairly clever, I would say. But at the same time, we're starting, like, I first saw this in Slime. Like, I first saw the profile. It's a Rimuru in Slime that does the exact same thing as Wiz and the fake burger. In fact, we're getting one in Gotobun. It's Itsuki, guys. It's Itsuki.
Alright. I'm going to satisfy Gavin here really quick while he's talking.
Yes, we're swapping that for sure. Oh my god! Oh wow! That art, it looks a hell of a lot more different than the one I have.
Oh, because it's sorry, I didn't realize it until now.
Oh, whatever. I like that art better actually. and then I go, well, the problem is that Azusa is a staple card. they're it's kind of both a problem with Bushiroad and the player base, because the players expect staples being reprinted in all of their sets. Like, a lot of people dislike idle sets because, you know, they're played a lot. Mm-hmm. A certain sect of people really despise idle sets because they're like, they're overplayed, they need to be banned. They need to be banned, and I'm like, I disagree with that because, well, again, I do like my idle sets, but again, they're not poured out to the point where, you know, they're everywhere. You know, there's, I mean, if you look at Japanese results right now, data suggests that Data Live needs to get hit badly. In fact, oh boy, if it continues to be a problem, you might be hearing a scrapple topic from us in regards to that. You know, why did you choose? And then I go, okay, on to the next combo. Man, did you really have to choose the JoJo version?
It was the first one, actually.
Oh, okay, well, the JoJo version and Shizu. At least Shizu does something else besides the combo itself. Like, you know, we're getting a reprint of this in a trial deck, for God's sake. AKA, hello, Yotsuba. Mm-hmm. Yotsuba literally does the same thing as, I forget this guy's name.
Fugo.
It does the same thing as Fugo. Literally, text for text. We're getting this in a TD versus a rare in the booster pack. And I don't know about you, man, but I would be pretty upset opening Fugo in my booster pack with JoJo's. Would you?
It's an R. Is there any R you would be satisfied with in any set over another R? Very few exist, in my opinion.
Well, again, there are some rares that I would be satisfied of opening over others.
Okay.
There would be some. I mean, like, for example, well, I'd use Data Live as a good example. You know what? I would be pretty satisfied opening that 2K counter, actually.
Okay.
Are you just okay boomering me?
I'm sorry. I just don't really hold a. I just hold like no real standard for most R pulls over another R pull.
Okay, what about double rare pull?
Oh, double rare pulls are very different. Double rares can be all over the place.
True, double rares can be.
You could have some like very double rares and like, wait a minute, this double is fucking good.
It's like you have some fucking good too.
I think Gaylord's a very good example.
Would you be mad at pulling Yoshino from a pet booster pack? The double rare Yoshino?
Well, I mean, it'd be a little frustrating, yes.
Dang. Actually, to be honest, I'd rather see the fucking common.
But you know, you're probably going like, you know, you're opening a box, you really have already found like 2 of those at minimum before seeing the double R, right?
What if I get that fucking double R in the first booster, man?
Forehead.
but yeah, it just speaks volumes for how good the common is. We'd rather see the common over the tower. But back on topic. So I'm just like, yo, you couldn't think of anything innovative for Shizu? Like, sure, Shizu exiles herself on death if you meet a certain condition, which pretty much reveal anything that isn't a goddamn climax, and she exiles. And the thing is that climax combos themselves aren't. There's only so much they can do. And I feel that I think they're reprinting the Fugo/Shizu combo a little too much. Mm-hmm. They're printing these free mill big selectivity combos a lot. Another good example that I would add to this list is Kirito/Mai. Mm. Remember that combo?
Yeah.
You know those combos.
I do.
and I go, well, I'm surprised. I'm fucking surprised that Ichika from Gotsugun is not that combo. Otherwise, yeah, I'd probably be on that over Goblin Slayer Miku. But Goblin Slayer Miku gives me access to my graveyard at the very bare minimum. Yes, it's somewhat convoluted. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't print the you didn't put Goblin Slayer and his numerous clones here. But, you know, bygones be bygones. Then we have Daya and Shiroha.
I think the problem with I think Goblin Slayers tend to be like just far more copy pasta than like slight variance between the two. The only times that are like the only times where things like get flipped around are like, you know, finding specifically named characters instead of events.
True. And the way that the power is allocated.
Right.
I mean, Goblin Slayer. Only the original is almost always a 6K. The others are Ellie clones.
Right.
Which encourages you to play that extra thick board. As opposed to Goblin Slayer, who's just like, yo dog, I'm alone in the front row. I'm a 6K. You what? Just makes you go, you what? And of course, you know, honestly, the one I have the least complaints about, like the 1-0 is the one I have the most complaints about. Like the other three categories, I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with them. I like the 2-1. I like 2-1. I like these Shiroha combos, basically. You know, as anybody who's been watching the channel or watching / listening to the channel knows, I love these 2-1 combos because it rewards risk versus reward. It encourages that playstyle. And yes, the risk is easily worth the reward. Now, Shiroha, her body is bulky. Like, oftentimes your opponent will have to kick W into her. Like, removing her is not easy. If your opponent manages to triple, holy crap. Have fun getting through this wall.
So, I have a very good feeling that like a lot of people that play Summer Pockets right now are just kind of like, I want to get something less convoluted in Reflection Blue.
Oh, and I will tell those players, stop whining. I want to replace the level 3 combo in Summer Pockets, not the level 1. I love Shiroha combo. Are you kidding me? I am looking forward to replacing that level 3 combo because that restand is fucking. It is just like, what? I want something more smooth brain. I want something more smooth brain, not that convoluted. And then we have Daya. Why can't Azalea be better? Why can't Azalea be good, man? Like, in my How to Fix Azalea 101, Daya is not the problem. It's the rest of the deck that's the problem. Sure. Like, I think we can both agree that Daya is a good combo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the problem is that there's nothing to back her up. A level 1 combo can only get you so far.
Yeah.
Though Daya, like, I don't know how much you face Love Light Sunshine Man, but how hard is Daya to eliminate off the board?
Very difficult. Like when I was testing post 6th anniversary Sunshine early on, I was playing Daya combo. A lot of my opponents are just kind of like, what the fuck do I do against this? Until I hit level 2.
So basically, they're like Keck W, right?
Right. Like the only answers that people will have, like if they're Konosuba players, they could do the discard 2 anti-change. But if you don't have that, you're just kind of like shrug. Unless you yourself are a standby deck, I guess. But at the same time, you're playing Daya, you're also probably playing like a 2K backup.
Which they're slamming into that 11-5.
Yeah.
Which means they either have to crash for 2 and get head on court in response, right. Or now the good thing about Daya is you're walking right into the anti-change counter.
Because she literally cannot side attack.
Well, also, that's the price you pay for the tutor instead of a salvage.
Right.
And I think Bushiroad knows that tutoring is just better.
Because information is powerful. Like, there's a reason why when you use an ability that shuffles cards, like shuffles your wayne room back into your deck, you are not allowed to simply take your deck and flip it over.
Yeah.
No, people have done it and gotten a game loss for it.
Oh yeah, because you looked at a hidden zone.
Right.
You can't reverse that. Now, of course, I will add a caveat. Science Bay. The Rio. She is a new generation. And she is the best of the three, in my opinion, because holy crap, dig through time for free at 1? You what? And the fact that she's a fucking level 3 killer. Like, that's ridiculous.
I know, and at the same time, you only has, playing them at 1 is obviously great, but there's something wrong with getting these off at level 2 per se. Like, if those of you have been watching the scrims, you've seen Gavin perform like real combo at level, like hard playing at level 2.
Oh yeah,
and he's fine.
And I've won those games too. Like the thing is that
you pay a stock. Whoop the effing do.
Well, that deck definitely cares about paying the stock.
Right, but at the same time, you're just kind of like, you overall don't care. Like you don't mind playing it at level 2 if push comes to shove.
Fucking Yoshino.
Exactly.
Fucking Yoshino.
Okay, I'm playing against a gay line matchup. Understandable. I'm going to try to pull this off until level 2.
Yep, I'm holding on. Until then, Tech W.
Right here, you have Tokas. That's effing fine. I'll run into your 8K and get your on-reverse scry.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, 8K is in one lane. The other two are 6-5, and I'm batting with 8Ks.
Right.
But at the same time, I go, the only one I would suggest you play at 2 is Rio. Because she can answer level 3s. These two can't.
They only answer a small number of level 3s.
She just, let's see here. Dia can safely kill Aqua. Not the puck style Aquas, but the older versions.
The actual card. The first one, Aqua.
She can kill Kaede, but cough on Kaede and she's dead. Let me see here. She can kill. I'm trying to think of popular early plays that she can safely kill. Oh, wait a minute. The Climax too. She's 10-5. She can kill the Kurumi early play. The Digger. She can kill Itsuki. This is inferring that your opponent won't just counter, obviously.
Right. Or if anything, we're saying like your opponent it will force a counter if your opponent has it.
And she double knocks with Yun.
That's good.
Though your opponent will have an important response.
Right.
In all likelihood. I'm trying to think here. Oh, wait, she kills Yuju and Kirito easily.
Yeah, no.
But again, they're Aqua. So
a little glorifying of an Aqua.
Okay. You experience 6 for that 9-5, for that extra 500. But oh no!
You get that extra attack boost.
But that's only on offense.
Yeah, but
But at the same time, Yuju and Kirito are. It's not like that deck once experienced 6 anyways. But Shiroha, yeah, she's a little bit past her prime. Like, sure, it's worth it. Trust me, it's still worth it. And Summer Pockets is still a beast. It's just, a little bit outdated. A little bit, not by much.
Fingers crossed that Reflection Blue pushed it back, a little up there.
Oh, yeah, by the way, spoiler alert, yeah, we'll probably be doing Reflection Blue now, and you'll be seeing my partner probably doing we'll probably be flipping roles for the key review.
Struggling because I'm like, I don't know this title for shit.
Shit? Wait, are you gonna write up the disclaimer that you don't know shit?
We'll see when we cross that bridge.
Alrighty. Next is Ishtar and Itsuki. I don't even know what the fuck Ishtar's condition is.
It's for more other Chaldea or Babylonian characters on board.
Oh, okay, so basically if you're playing the game.
Yeah, so you're playing a game. Now, it starts as a vanilla digger, at least, and Itsuki gets like a power boost, and she could get a little bigger.
She's 10k on defense, 11k offense.
Right.
But they're basically Diglett Dig.
Yeah.
Hey man, I like my early play diggers. Before this year, I was like, early play diggers? Why would I want to dig too? Why would I play them? And now I'm like, ooh, Diglett Dig, let's go, boys. Hey man, diggers are useful.
They are. Kind trips are good.
I mean, actually, the first one that really got me like liking diggers is Asuna. Asuna wielding a rapier from South Tenthani.
Right, and her conditions are a little different. Instead of 4 or more characters on board, it's 2 or fewer required messages in waiting room.
Oh no, that's difficult for Sao.
Thinking.
I mean, literally. And she's also 11k on both turns. Holy crap, she's bulky. Holy crap, she's bulky. Like, good luck running through her. Though it kind of hurts if she gets anti-changed. But at that point, you just go shrug.
You're like, they surely got me the Car Series 1. I have few complaints, if any.
Though, in your opinion, what would you rather anti-change? Yuju and Kirito or Asuna?
Oh, Asuna, yes. they're both not good to anti-change in general, but...
You'd rather anti-change Asuna?
Yeah, Asuna, yes.
But Yuju and Kirito? Fuck it, I'll just destroy him in response.
Right.
Just destroy him. Like, but, okay, I'll present you the same scenario. Ichika or Itsuki?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Like. Those are both terrible options.
They're both terrible options to anti-change. Or would you rather take the assault from both of them?
I guess again, like in general, yes, but I guess Itsuki's the one that will probably hurt more, or actually taking Itsuki will probably hurt a little more from the opponent. Like, Ichika gets anti-change? I don't give a fuck.
Well, Ichika's gonna stop neutral as soon as you declare an attack.
Exactly. That's what I'm like.
Sure, you're effectively pitching 3 cards to money counter Ichika. Whoop-de-doo. You prevented 2 damage.
Right, pretty much. It's like, just kind of like, shrug.
And then Itsuki's just like, well, she already replaced herself. But it cost me 1 stock for that dig. Though... Shrug? You'd rather just take the assault from both of them.
Yeah, that.
Like, Bushiroad's starting to make early plays that are not worth anti-changing.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Like... I think they're trying to make that balance of between early plays that are worth anti-changing and those that are not. Like remember back in 2017 where there were good targets to anti-change everywhere.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fucking Rem,
Mirai Kiki Watanabe, yo.
Oh god, I was gonna mention Yo. when she was still kicking, try Primus Bean.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That girl in a black dress. Yeah, you're gonna anti-change her.
Like, yes, she'll get her attack off, but you don't want to keep swinging.
You don't want her to keep pounding you with those black boots. No, I don't think some guys would mind that, honestly.
Oh lord.
But anyway, let me see here. Like, Watanabe, Mirai Ticket Watanabe Yo. Yeah, you're anti-changing that if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't want to keep repeatedly eating burn 3s.
Like, okay, you're taking a first burn, but stop it right there.
Unless you're Soul Sleeper, then she remains on the board. Then she remains on the board for the rest of the game.
And you like, oh my goodness, if you get your away with the game with 2 plus Mirai Ticket Watanabe Yo on the board, teaching over.
I've done the triple.
You've done the triple. Fuck.
You're just like, for fuck's sake.
That was already pretty fucking brutal, man. Like 5 instances of damage from your level 2 onwards. That's pretty effing brutal.
Try 6 of them.
Try 6 instances. Like, okay, we're just go. We're not playing peak Weiss Schwarz until
we're going fucking ham, boys. We're going fucking ham. Like, what happened to those types of early plays, Bushy Road?
Bushy was like, we realized we made a mistake somewhere. Well, she's at 1 for a reason, people.
I mean, early plays that fucking destroy your opponent quickly. Yeah, that's not healthy for the game. That's not healthy.
No.
I mean, can you imagine Watanabe Yo being back at 4?
Oh lord. Like, I'm ready if for some reason Bushido posts the switch, but
Jesus save me.
In the meantime, we'll just keep it in that shell of a deck that people occasionally ask me for English playtesting.
The English version of the deck is actually inferior to the JP version, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely, I agree. It's just that, you know, when people look at English playtesting, they want to deal with, you know, Sharon.
Fucking... What? Well, again, Orange Mermaid Chica is better than
I agree. I'm just saying that, you know, when you're playtesting for English, you gotta do things differently, okay?
Yeah. So, SPs. Alrighty, so, goddammit, Bushy Road. Oh man, go back to the drawing board when it comes to early plays, please. Because all we're seeing are fucking healers and diggers now.
And we're seeing more and more heal to stock, more than ever.
So, how do we penalize people for fucking doing that shit?
Like, you kind of don't, right? Like,
you kind of can't.
Why Schwarz kind of just became an overall less interactive game with stuff like that.
I mean,
but we got things like, you know, diggers and heal the stock. Oh, combos that don't care about reversing characters.
Yeah, I mean, on reverse combos should be first and foremost. They should be the stars of the set. Like, on reverse combos need to be flashy and good. Mm-hmm. Because otherwise, the player base is going to simply ignore them. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of a shame that I'm surprised you didn't fucking put JC here. The emergence of JC. Like, for fuck's sake, Bushy Road, no, you did not need to bring back JC. It should have been locked to Saikano only, and that's it. Like, JC is a mistake. Bringing JC back is a mistake because, Bushy Road, do you want your game to be less and less interactive? Like, oh my god.
If I had to bring up, like, alright, if I had to bring up, like, every single example that we got with a lack of innovation, this would be as troubling to go through as the time we get the current restriction list for the
oh dear god, we're gonna be here for eons at that point.
Yeah, so I just thought, you know what, one example per level.
Okay, that's fair enough. We should move on because oh my god, you can pick my brain all day at this.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn this into another like 3-hour episode.
Alrighty, next.
Copy pasta. Like, actually. Alright, first pair. We got Umi from Love Live and Swordmaster from Goblin Slayer. They both have to follow text. On attack, choose a character, give it 1500 power to the end of the turn, and they have Regenerator. Yay! On the right, we have Shoko from Albuta and Saya from Bang Dream. They are both cost switch 2k battle counters. Yay! Okay, we have Ruby from Love Light Sunshine, Kurumi from Gay Life. They both get 1000 power for every other character on the board, and they have character hang-on core. Yay! And last but not least, we have Puck from Raid Zero and Ichika from Goto Boom. They both come down early, and you have 2 or 3 required messages in your way room. They get 500 power for every other character on the board, and they have on play discard a card to heal the stock. Yay!
Oh boy, welcome to Copy Pasta Zone. Population Bushy Road.
I know, right?
Okay. Again, this kind of stems from both lethargy from Bushy Road's standpoint and the player base. Man, it kind of feels that the player base just wants literally the same Copy Pasta deck across every set they want to play.
And Gavin, I don't know about you, but I miss the days when titles were known for doing different things from one another.
I do as well, man. I miss it. You know, as a deck collector myself, I want to grab, like, the reason why I buy so many decks is because I want a reason to gravitate towards a particular deck. I like my innovation, man. Of course, I want sets to be good. Of course I want sets to be good, but I don't want to see the same copy pasta. Like, if I feel like I'm playing the same deck, like, why? Like, a good example of a non-copy pasta deck that's actually good, Charlotte. Charlotte is so different from the rest of the meta.
It's very unique.
Like, Charlotte is the defensive stalwart, is the poster boy for, yeah, guys, I am hyper defensive.
Like you guys like near you want something close to controlling Weiss Schwarz? Charlotte might be it.
Charlotte's pretty good. Like, for example, let's look at the 6 decks that I'm staring at. Shaoran, Love Life Sunshine's Shaoran. Yes, that's very unique. It is an 8 standby variant, showing that I'm not afraid of standby. No, I own an 8 standby deck. And it early plays the B-Night Ticket package while being destructive at 3. Even though my main game plan is B-Night Ticket. Then I have Albuta. So I heard you like playing Magic the Gathering. I mean, its level 1 combo is literally Dig Through Time. And its finisher is Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yes, much to my partner's chagrin, I call her Jace the Mind Sculptor. I mean, I love Fate Sealing, don't you?
Fate Sealing is good, don't deny.
But when you're on the receiving end, you're just like, pulls no.
I'm just like, understandable. Courtesy cards, please.
Please don't make me eat the tray. Don't make me eat the tray. Hey man, yesterday's scrims. You got no courtesy cards, sir.
Look, it's like, oh, see screen on climate. Keep that shit on top, you dead.
You dead? And then, okay, Saikano. Hey, look, guys. Half my deck goes to exile. You're not hitting me, ever.
Yeah.
Lamau. Summer Pockets. Honestly, the least innovative of my 6 members currently. It's getting replaced by Ghotabun for a reason, guys. It's getting replaced by Ghotabun. Sao. Honestly, Sao actually feels kind of unique.
The Aincrad character and Asuna combo is definitely very unique.
Yet Sao plays like a very generic deck. But I think
its top end definitely screams like, oh, we have something that makes us stick up from the others.
True. And Meme Suba.
Well, the way that make Meme Suba in its history, two very powerful Mega Man combos have went, I don't care what you do, I get this off no matter what.
Well, unless you purposely just tech W.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, does it matter you get the clock kick? You don't miss it.
Sometimes it matters, man.
Or sometimes, but overall, like, Mega Man just doesn't care.
True. Go ahead and check W. I don't care.
Like, okay, sure, I'll get the burn 4, burn 3, and burn 3.
Plus, you got Fumioed.
And like, Calista was like, oh, the defensive measures? They don't happen if I don't enter the attack phase.
What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't attack?
You can't have a counter step without a front attack.
Lamau. And what is this attack you speak of? Well, and then, oh yeah, you had good early play.
And as much as I don't like to say it, Foreclosure is a very unique card.
We just pretend Foreclosure does not exist, sir. Hey man, I don't like Foreclosure, and I'm the pilot.
Shit.
But at the same time, I go, okay, well, here's the problem. The player base wants the same level 0 lineup for pretty much every deck. And I'm like, don't you guys want anything else? Like, no, everything else is trash. I'm like, my god, no wonder why this game suffers from copy pasta syndrome.
Like, I would say this. Copy pasta is honestly a blessing and a curse. It's a curse for the reasons we described already. It's a blessing in that for people who don't like very fast changing games, because Weiss Schwarz can just simply copy pasta abilities across different titles, they could slow down power creep to a snail's crawl. Theoretically speaking.
Last in 2020?
I said theoretically speaking. Let me just say it one more time. There have been times where Bushu has really slowed innovation to a crawl.
2018, Lamau?
Like, because they're like, we felt the game was changed a little too much for our liking. And, like, the sad, like, whether you like it or not, Bushiro can get away with this.
Because they print waifus on cardboard.
Like, for example, they could easily make Princess Connect Redive a clone of an already existing title.
And that's fine.
And the pre-Kone fans would still buy it, and Bushiro gets their money. Easy. And the game avoids getting power crept very quickly as a result.
I think you would buy Princess Connect, wouldn't you?
Debating.
Lamau. Hey man, pre-orders are still $350.
I'm not a hyper side game simp. The only game I play by them is honestly just Shadowverse. I barely play Idol Master Sync Roller Ghost Starlight Stage.
Hey man. Well, Starlight Stage is oh my god. We're not getting into Starlight Stage in a Weiss Schwarz commentary because that game. Oh man.
But you know, whether or not we like it, copy pasta is here to stay.
Hey,
but
you know what?
We gotta bring up that it's there.
You know what? I don't mind copy pasta. I don't mind it. Here's how should I say this? Level 0, I don't expect them to innovate very much anymore. Like, what else could they really do? Like, they've explored pretty much every single idea that I can think of.
Like, Weiss Schwarz's design space is kind of overall limited. Well, until you get to level 3, really.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Level 3, all sorts of bullshit can happen.
I mean, the majority of the decks I just listed. The majority of decks I own. What's the main appealing factor that differentiates from other decks? The level 3 combo.
Right. It's really funny because in like, you know, before Gavin got in the game, we were more about like, okay, what is the easiest way to make sure that we don't just die at level 3? Because what is this thing called extra instance of damage? Very few. There's like cancel burn 1s, or clock kick, or if you're lucky, you have a reset on a climax combo.
Nowadays it's, how do I kill my opponent as fast as possible? Die!
Yeah, lots of things have appeared since.
I mean, nuking your opponents from level 2 onward. Just nuke them out from orbit.
Right, like extra instances of damage from level 2 onwards.
I don't think either one of us are innocent from nuking our opponents from level 2.
Oh no, definitely not.
I don't think.
I played this thing called Yukino before.
Man. Oh, come on, man. Costume meme? Hello?
Yeah, costume meme.
Hello? I almost died from level 2 thanks to that shit.
Yeah.
I was fucking 2-1, and I almost died?
Wait, I could actually die to this? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Come on, courtesy cancel. Yes, one courtesy cancel. Okay, you are fucked!
Yeah, pretty much. Hail Mary, escalate.
Oh my god. No, it wasn't fucking Tomoe. I had the fucking triple Mind Sculptor in hand.
Okay, no. I was saying Hail Mary.
Oh, Hail Mary. I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Oh my fucking god.
Right.
At the same time, I simultaneously hate copy pasta and I simultaneously love copy pasta. Because guess what? I can actually play my waifus with good effects.
Again, I can't get agree with me. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yes, I absolutely hate it and I absolutely love it at the same time. Alright, next.
Digging designs and or pack filler. What you see here are examples of cards that you're just kind of like, wait, this is still being made in this current day and age? Yes. Revenue Starlight Juna. Assist, 500 power to your front. Act, pay 2 stock, rest this card, search your deck for a character, reveal it, add to your hand. Yay! This is like 2017, 2018? Alright, Kexo Koago from Fate Grand Order, Absolute Domain from. When this card attacks, this gets power plus X, where X is equal to the number of your other guys on your board, multiplied by 500. On reverse, search one! Yay! Alright, Lifa, Sword Art Online 10th Anniversary. 3,500 calendar at level 2. Yay! Alright, Mista, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. Early play, you have a certain Mista in your clock. 500 power, he gets 500 power for every other Golden Wind character on your board. On the turn, he is played from hand. If his damage is cancelled, Cancelberg 1! Optional! Yay!
Alrighty, level 0. Your push road, your math does not add up. Level 1 combo. The fuck? Why would I play this garbage? Lifa. Man, I like the original Lifa counter better. I respect John Borden. I'd rather play the Borden counter. And Mista. Man, you're better off as a coaster.
It's surprising that we can still see stuff like this as recently as the last 2 years.
Man, these, you'll notice these are all lower rarity cards.
Right, but Mista is an R for F's sake.
What? These are rare?
Yes, it's a rare. I'm like, wait, I would expect it to be an uncommon at best. Well, no.
I guess they wanted to make him a rare because, well, hey guys, you can early play Lamau.
You can early play your extra instance of damage right here.
How about no? Jesus Christ. I mean, dude, they're reprinting Shimikazes at double rare. I'm surprised Shoko didn't make an appearance on this page. The Shoko level 1 from Albuta set 2.
We gotta show off part of the pack filler aspect too, right? Janky commons and uncommons, right?
Well, true, but I would consider that card pack filler, man. A fucking double rare is Shimikaze. This is the same set with different time in it. Yeah. Why, Bushy? Why? Okay, we saw Shimikaze in the trial deck for Go to the Boot. And we were just like, why would we play Shimikaze?
Well, actually, they've been making Shimikaze variants in trial deck pluses for as early as Bang Dream, actually.
I mean,
the first costume combo in the trial deck was on reverse salvage.
Oh boy, yeah, that's Shimikaze variant, all right. But at the same time, I go, man. The 3-5 counter actually sees some play.
But at the same time, you're like, you know what? Actually, Gary wasn't around for this, but in original Love Life, in its first extra booster, this card was an R rarity.
Ew?
Yeah, and I think on top of that, it wasn't even guaranteed. You actually reveal, and you had to confirm it's a music character.
No? No?
Exactly.
Wait, doesn't original generation Love Live have Wish?
It took another several sets to get that.
Oh, okay. I was about to say we have Wish.
Yeah, Extra Booster was the third booster product for Love Live at this point. So Volume 2 was like after that.
Don't we also have sack counters in Love Live?
No.
Oh. Or is it only Nico Nico Ni?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
Love Live's a bit more it's a bit more lucky than you give it credit for sometimes.
Hey man, some people want to claim that original generation Love Live is extremely good. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
I mean, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but I would say
the 6th anniversary set definitely saved it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It got some help, but you guys want to put it in like high A tier? I'm like, nah, it's like more like mid to low A tier.
Yeah.
It's playable, yes, but it's not like amazing. Cards like Mista make me go,
y'all are still being printed in this day and age?
Here, mister, have a home underneath my drink.
Oh man, this sounds almost as bad as like some people with like SP fake cards from like older Nano sets.
Oh man, complete garbage.
Like, oh, I used to love this card, but now it serves only to act as a coaster for my Friday night cup of whiskey on the rocks.
Pretty much. And cards like Juna. We laugh at these cards during reviews. We laugh at them.
You always hear a term, your math doesn't add up.
Yeah, the math doesn't add up. Like, for real, Bushy? For real? Like, I'd rather play the 2-2 event that tutors for 2 cards. I'd rather play that, man. Because at least that gives me access to 2 cards. Yes, theoretically it's only a +1. But at the same time, it gives me access to 2 cards. Man, you know what I would give all 4 of these cards?
Yeah.
I would complete the entire Master Asia speech of them with all 4 of these.
Understandable.
The entire Master Asia speech. But at the same time, I go, you know what? Pack fella like this makes me glad that there isn't sealed for this game. Imagine sitting at your sealed event.
Oh man.
And you see this garbage.
You're like.
Imagine sitting down for Remy Starlight sealed.
Oh lord, Remy Starlight sealed. Well, no, we will get to a bigger problem why Remy Starlight sealed is worse than we're already giving it credit for.
Oh,
it gets even worse. Spoiler alert.
Oh, imagine seeing Judah. Imagine seeing Judah as the final card.
Let's go. Like someone hands you the Judah, you're like, the fuck did you take? Oh no, you're like, oh no, you took the card I actually wanted to have. Fuck you.
or imagine seeing Mista as your rare in your first booster pack and seal.
And you're just like,
you know what, Mister? You're getting fucking passed around. Lamau.
And then it comes back to you anyway. You're like, understandable.
You know what? If I saw like Leafa, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take Leafa. Lamau. At least Leafa can defend my creatures.
True.
Oh my god, the level 1 combo. Ew! Well, actually, no, I don't think the level 1 combo will be that limited.
Well, yeah, but remember, find the climax somewhere.
Oh shit, you right! Oh shit, you right. Oh shit.
You gotta think about sealed. What are you gonna do? Have the entire library of all Weiss Schwarz climaxes already ready for you to play?
I mean, how else is Seal playable? How else is Seal playable?
Wait, it's easy. Every pack comes with a climax. First person with the pack takes the climax automatically.
Okay, sure. You better hope it's the matching climax that you need. You better fucking hope.
Busho getting F themselves that hard with the pack design.
Yes, but they clearly did not build it with sealed in mind.
No, Bushiroad and sealed. I remember doing that for Cardfight Vanguard. It was not a good experience.
I mean, Wizards designs their sets for sealed.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. That's why I love playing sealed Magic. But no, like the very fun part is this, Gavin. So I pulled a quick off note. When Busho used to do sealed for Vanguard, I did one for Booster Sec 13 Catastrophic Outbreak. Got an SP version of Chaos Breaker Dragon.
Oh boy.
Now, cool, that's great, but it needs Star Vaders. I couldn't pull enough Star Vaders to make it work, so I just got my ass obliterated in the actual game. Sure, I got like a $90 card, but...
Hey, you profited off the fucking seal, man.
My seal record was ass.
Complete ass?
Like, yeah, complete ass. Like, I think I actually like Zilch.
Ooh!
But my deck was that fucked. I mean, it was during a time when subclans were a thing, so if you didn't have the maxing games, you were screwed.
Oh man, okay, but imagine we sit down for sealed, let's say Albuta Volume 2.
Oh, fun.
Well, actually, let's imagine that. It's like, well, okay, so we don't have access to cards from set fucking 1. Half the fucking meta decks from set 1.
It's like, well, time to see what we can build from here.
Okay. What's the only... You know there's only one Brainstorm all of set 2, right?
Yeah.
It's mine. It's literally mine.
Gotta find her, right?
Well, either that or you're gonna play without a brains. Well, I can imagine sealed being completely different. The sealed metagame being completely different.
Oh, wait, actually, Gavin, have you ever played a game called 2-Pack Weiss?
Yes, actually.
Okay, so, yeah, I mean, it will probably be like that, but, like, you know, it will not just end when someone hits level 1.
Well, in 2-Pack, well, and people would actually take a refresh penalty.
Right.
It'd be a normal game, it's just, you built your deck out of sealed.
Right.
And everyone gets 5 packs versus 6. Because boxes only have 20 packs in them. Out, you know. Oh my god.
Four people for 1 box makes sense.
But can you just imagine trying to play Weiss sealed?
Can you reduce the number of cards from 8 to 7? Oh no, it's reduced from 9 to 8. Okay, that's actually perfect. 40 card deck.
Yep. Well, have fun with that.
Alright, anyway.
Would you prefer actual draft or sealed?
I would actually prefer draft. I like draft more.
Opens first pack, sees choke with the Mind Sculptor. Well, I'm yoinking this immediately.
Hopefully one of my other 4 packs contains the Climax Rare that I need.
Oh shit, it's a CX Rare?
Oh, it's a 6 comment? I don't remember.
Let me actually verify that. I actually have the deck in front of me.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Climax common.
CX Rare, fuck!
Uh-oh. Got him.
In sealed? Uh-oh.
Yeah, you got like wait, since you're like, cool, but this is a Climax Rare. Uh-oh. My chances for finding this is extremely low.
I just better... Well, again, nobody else is gonna have the Mind Sculptor.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, high risk, high reward. Fuck it, I'm taking the Mind Sculptor. Let's go, boys. Alright,
no one else gets it. Yep.
Alright, let's move on to the next one.
Waifu. We all know that Bushiro knows that X fans love to play decks built around one single character. And oh boy, there's plenty of it. Homework Brainstorm, Love Live School Idol Festival Volume 2. 500 power to all other characters with Honka in your card games. Self-tap Brainstorm to find... Well, she gets missing characters, but, you know, she's clearly for Homokas. Letter from Kasumi. Salvages a Remy. We don't care about the rest of the ability. The Google event from Alabuta requires a Tomoe to be played. This early play Miku from Gotobu requires 2 specifically named Mikus to be played. Those Mikus are pretty much meant for the Miku waifu deck.
Pretty much. Alrighty. When I first looked at the Miku early play, I was like, alrighty. Yes, it's an early play. Yes! Okay, it's a digger. Whatever, who cares?
And she gets power once per turn each time playing an event. Okay, that works with headphones.
Okay. Yep, headphones, yay! Then sees the early play condition. Nope, trash.
But oh, you only work with Miku cards? Fuck this.
Nope. I just immediately noped. Okay, Google. It's probably the least egregious of these, actually. But Google is a meme. I'm sorry, but Bushiro wants to make time warps complicated.
You need a specific character, and you gotta do like a bunch of other hoops.
To get your time warp. Man, Bushy, why can't you be like Wizard? Make time warping a thing.
Like just make it a simple like level 3 8 cost event.
What? That's too expensive, man.
What, you really gonna make it the actual time walk cost?
5? That's pretty reasonable for a time warp. What? 5's pretty reasonable, dude. That's how much it costs in Magic.
But you know Bushiro doesn't condone that shit.
What? Time warping?
Or time warping. I guess it should not be that simple. They make you go through a lot of hoops to do it.
Okay. Requiring the Tomoe on board is enough. Because how many playable Tomoe cards are there? I can think of like 1. I'm sorry, but like time warp is an interesting thing in Weiss because it doesn't guarantee you victory. It's not as huge as a swing as in Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Your opponent, you time warp your opponent in Magic. You pretty much win. Mm-hmm. I mean, you've heard of the modern deck Infinite Time Warps, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's a reason why that. Like, okay. Imagine if you will, 3/5 event, Time Warp. It exiles itself after use.
But you know, knowing Bushiro, they're gonna add something else on top of it.
Okay, require a certain character on board. Exile after use. Like, that makes that card fairly reasonable. Yes, you get 1 Time Warp. That's it. And you just paid 5 stock, which means you're probably not finishing your opponent. Like, Gear Chronicle, like, Bushiroad is clearly fine with Gear Chronicle casting Time Warp.
Even with Gear Chronicle, has to go through a bit of hoop.
But that was their main gimmick back in V-Era, dude.
Not necessarily. It's more of just how many attacks they can pull off in a single turn, and partly controlling the opponent's board state with defensive cards like Hetero Round Dragon.
But at the same time, dude, I saw Gear Chronicle pull off Time Stretch.
Damn.
I got Time Stretched by Gear Chronicle.
That sounds like you got high roll on.
Whoa. even Wizards realizes, yeah, time stretch?
It's a little too much.
There's a reason why it costs 10 mana. But just imagine, well, to the player base, it costs 0 because you only casting that card through Omniscience.
Okay.
There's a reason why. Like, imagine having to hardcast Time Stretch.
Why?
You don't hardcast Time Stretch, is what Magic players will tell you. You don't hardcast it, ever.
Mm-hmm.
10 mana, you might as well win the game at that point.
Right.
You might as well win. Why are you stalling? Like, does Infinite Time Warps even play Time Stretch? I don't think so, do they?
They don't have to space, right?
Well, actually, it's a bit off topic, but Time Warp Infinite combo. They play.
It should be. I would think. I see no reason to.
No, they only play 4 Time Warps. They only play the original. That's it.
That makes sense. Because you need the other cards to get the wombo combo going.
They play Archaeomancer
Yeah.
and Species Scorcher.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Archaeomancer, casting Time Warp again. You're dead.
Seems good.
Elvish Visionary to draw a card. Cultivate to ramp. It's a Simic deck.
Yeah, it makes sense. You do want to ramp.
But yeah, like, I don't know, I think Time Warp could be fairly balanced with Weiss, actually. Just no degeneracy that fucking allows you to lose Time Warp over and over and over again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way you could get it would be like you play Standard with the 7 other people that play Standard with you.
Though, wouldn't that be interesting on a level 3, though? It doesn't finish you. It's your
necessarily.
Huh?
Or it could be a finisher option versus other things.
Like, imagine, if you will, a blue card whose climax combo is literally Time Warp. You pay like 3 and 2 cards, but you Time Warp.
You know, it's clear that Busho doesn't like Busho avoids that as much as possible.
It's good to. It's possible design space. Like,
it is, but Busho tends to not like when people get to play solitaire.
What? This game is solitaire.
What I mean by solitaire is, you know, extra turns or taking a very elongated turn.
And yet they're fine. Yet that they're fine with pretty much nuking your opponent from orbit.
Yeah, well, to be fair, when Busho first started this game in its early years, a lot of cards were causing a game to take too long, like Starduster Little Busters.
True.
Like Rest will never come off that list simply because it stalls the game out.
Even with shit like anti-heal.
How many people are playing anti-heal to matter?
Grisaya. They play 4 anti-heal, dude.
True, but I'm just saying, man. Bushiro wants to just admit that Rest was a mistake.
I think they could bring Rest back and it'd be fine.
Bring Rest back, it will be fine. Or the Compo's double heal package.
Sure.
The alarm and the Choo-Choo event.
Sure, you want to heal, pitch a card for it. For every copy in exile, pitch a card. You want to heal? Pitch that card.
Like, I mean, it definitely means that people will probably pick up on Grisaya a little more if that were the case, but I think Busho also was supposed to be like, we don't want to keep designing cards like that.
Or Hibiki. The classic Hibiki.
Classic Hibiki, yeah.
Hey, you want to heal? You pay the fucking tax, boys. You pay the IRS.
Who made the IRS to heal? Oh lord.
Oh lord. Hey man, Coca-Cola feels like the fucking IRS to me half the time, man.
I don't blame you for thinking that, actually.
Oh, well.
Well, you want to salvage? It's going to be no damage across the board.
Oh, what? you want to salvage? I'm not taking damage for the rest of the turn. Oh. Hey, man, can you imagine how painful that style of anti-salvage would be to today's metagame? Holy shit!
Well, they're slowly boarding the anti-standby train.
I really hope they bring back anti-salvage, because guess what? I'm not affected by anti-salvage all that much. I'm not affected. Lamau. Oh, all the Albuta players are like, where? I can't salvage anymore. And I never salvaged to be. Wait, it's all not salvage? Always has been. This event. I've never even heard of this fucking event, man. The 1-0, like, what the fuck does it do?
Okay, I'll read it. Counter. Choose one character with Rumi and his card in your way room. Salvage it. And discard one. Choose one of your music characters and it gets when this card will be sent from the stage to your way room, you may bring it back onto its previous spot on the stage and rest.
So, why would I play this garbage?
Rumi waifu, I guess, right?
I guess, but hey man, and the Honoka Brainstorm actually saw play.
But you know, it was basically like 48 Honoka cards and 2 Nikos.
True. I mean...
Or 49 Honoka cards and 1 Nico. Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, well... Yeah, Bushiroad needs to stop designing so much waifu trash. Gotsubun is full of waifu trash.
Oh yeah, we are gonna have a field day with that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have a field day with... Oh, look at all this waifu trash. Why would I play this? This card is garbage. Like, you know, I was semi-expecting Bushiroad to do this. In fact, my original prediction back in July when they officially announced Gotobu, this one's gonna be full of waifu trash. This set is still gonna sell because it contains waifu trash.
Well, that's again, Bushiroad will continue. That's again, this kind of card design is what keeps Bushiroad it's what allows Bushiroad to keep selling Weiss Schwarz. People will buy cards to represent their best girl, or best boy for the males out there, the few male characters that matter in this game.
Not many. It's waifu trash, man. It's called waifu trash.
It's called Waifu Schwarz for a reason. Waifu Wars for a reason.
But at the same time, I go... Someone like myself... Actually, I don't know about you, man, but... Would you define me as kind of an anomaly?
Somewhat. I wouldn't call you like a big anomaly, only because you do your best to play cards that you actually have emotional investment in.
But at the same...
If this guy could, he would turn back time for me to have actually watched Albuta before we get those reviews.
Yes, we're fucking watching it, boys. We're fucking watching it, boys. You will admit Shoko is best girl.
I will admit Shoko is best girl, oh boy.
And Maya's trash.
And Maya's fucking trash. I mean, Maya isn't my... from what I know about Maya, she's not my character type to begin with, so you don't need to worry about that.
Okay, good. Well, you'll admit that Shoko is best girl.
I have to see. There's a fair chance. I do occasionally like my Dongdares. But anyway, I know. Another quick off topic here regarding waifu here. I've had people actually unironically complain to me. Why is it that a girl that's performing on stage, she does music is able to knock down this character from King of Fighters in a battle?
Because Benimaru sucks?
Oh. One of my friends is this is one of the reasons why he cannot get into Weiss Schwarz, because he's it makes no sense that a cute moe blob girl should be able to take down a veteran fighter. Even in a card game.
But well, He'll be very disappointed that King of Fighters is trash. Is outdated.
Or a Sengoku Basara character getting obliterated by someone from Gokyo-bun.
I'm sorry, get waifu?
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, Keiichi Maek, nope, gets big slapped by Nakano Nino.
Oof. My worst Gotobun, too. My worst. Yes, and you will hear our disagreement between the 5 Gotobuns during the review.
We will do our best not to do that.
And man, Miku is still best girl.
Anyway. Let's move on to a problem that's similar to waifu.
Oh boy.
Factions! Alright. Music of Bongs Kasumi. You know, our attack, she gives any character victory power to the end of turn. She can only attempt a jump if every character on the board is popping party trait.
Oof.
Nanoha, Iris, Climax combo. When she attacks, you may pay 1. If you have 2 or more other formula characters, you may pay 1. If you do, search your deck for either a formula character or a card with Yuri in its card name, add to your hand. Rest all your opponent's stacking characters, like this card gets 1,000 power in a turn. Formula. Nanoha's main trait is magic, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, we're looking for formula here. Alright. This event from Review Story Relive. Counter, if you have 5 or more characters with the Remake Con Girls Academy trait, choose a character in battle, and it gets this card cannot do damage to a player until the end of the turn. And good old Yoshiko from Love Live Sunshine. On play, draw 2, discard 1, Climax combo when it attacks, pay 2, discard 2. Burn for every 2 characters with Riko, Yoshiko, or Mari in their card names, burn 1. And this card gets 4,000 power to the end of the turn.
Ooh, who cares?
So yep, factions.
Okay, factionalism has plagued both love lives at this point. Pick your subunit. Oh great, it has also plagued rewrite. It is my god, these fucking factions. Oh Jesus.
And the Relive set introduced 4 new factions.
Why? Like, I understand. Flavor, guys. It's flavor. There's a reason why that the competitive crowd pretty much ignores factionalism.
Like, there has to be like a very, very good payoff to play said faction. Like, okay, popping party. Sure, it's actually Mega.
Or BB.
Yes, BB.
Which neither my co-host nor myself really like BB. But, okay, Guilty Kiss. Oh dear god, no. Oh dear god. Oh god, I put this card as fucking niche or bad at this point. Because the amount of hoops that you have to jump through to make this card decent. Decent!
Sinful Gear for quite a while has been plagued with factionalism because of all the different duos and everything.
Holy shit, they changed every fucking season too.
Yeah. And you always have the Alchemist and the Noise. Oh
my god. I mean, Tsubasa and Shirabe.
Oh, that's right. Instead of Tsubasa and Kaede.
Or Kirika and Shirabe.
And then it became Hibiki and Kiriko.
Oh my fucking god, no! No! Like, Symphogear is like the best example of factionalism because I'm surprised not all 4 of these cards are for fucking Symphogear.
Symphogear was easy mode.
True. Symphogear is like the no-brainer. Jesus Christ, there's 2. Like, that's a set that just is plagued by factionalism. You won't see it at high level for a reason. Actually, no, you'll see Miles playing it.
Good man, Miles.
But that's because he more likes the property, isn't it?
Yeah, he loves Simple Gear. Like, unironically loves Simple Gear.
I can't blame him. It's a good show. Problem. It's not a very good Weiss Schwarz set.
Hey, all the power to him, right?
Just
Just like that one Singaporean that talked with Nanoha before Nanoha got its more recent stuff.
More power to you, man. But there's a reason why most meta sets don't have any sort of factionalism issues.
Right.
Imagine if Konosuba had faction issues.
That's not to say there's no factionalism in Konosuba, period. There definitely is. Oh, there is.
But imagine if you were locked to, say, Yun Yun and Megami.
Like throughout, because all your cards say they only interact with magic characters. or even worse, Red and Magic. You can't even play your cards about.
Nope. Or darkness cards only interact with darkness pretty much.
And say, like, you know, you still have darkness cards only say, like, you know, a lot of them do say adventurer, but, you know, imagine if it only said
Yellow adventurer.
Or her actual trait, passion. Or worries, depending on how you translate it.
Or Psychono. Imagine if it only interacted with, say, I don't know, the main character. Well, actually, no. You can't really factionalize Psychono. You can't really factionalize that.
It kinda, I mean, you kinda have factions. You have Icy Tail as one of the factions. You have the Iriri Utaha faction. Megami's kinda like on her own, more or less.
Right. Or, I mean, the way that Bushiroad's been trying to solve it, I mean, they factionalized Sao. To a degree. But again, they keep printing Sao, and they keep trying to print it as its own Neo-Standard title.
I wouldn't really call Memory Snow, Persona 5, or Alan Sensation factionalism. I mean, you could argue that it is, but I wouldn't personally call it that way.
Or Bang Dream with the 5 bands.
Well, now 6 because of Razor Swayman in Volume 2.
Oh yeah, true.
And, you know, we are most likely going to get more 6, so Morphonica is going to be next, so 7.
Hey man, where's my glitter green?
We're actually already at 7.
Oh, Lamau.
We'll be at 8.
But glitter green's never getting support ever again.
It's really sad. Like, Glitter Green actually made it in the anime, even if for a brief moment, in Season 3. And people be like, come on, give him a little more love.
But, that Bang Dream is like the poster child for a certain community to say, no more of this idol shit.
Yeah, you're like, really? We gotta be strict? Like, you know, what was the good old days of Bang Dream Girls Band Party Volume 1?
Oh, you mean with a certain band promo that will never see the light of day ever again?
Yeah, like all the other universally good cards. Maybe Brainstorm Universal still using a lot of decks today. Yukina is possible anywhere. Mocha is usable anywhere.
And that's it.
But you know, for the most part, you know, but that's again, like, a lot of good utility cards. You know, Himari, Alarm is a very good card globally.
Oh yeah. You know, honestly, they could print a new Fumio for Bang Dream, but give it to say an underpowered band instead.
Like, you know, when Race Asway gets its next wave of support, it could go there. It has blue.
Yeah, it has. Give it Fumio Stock Swap. Give it both.
Let's go.
That'll be a reason to play Razor Swayland.
Like, they're really trying to, like, reward people for trying to go hyper-faction. Like, you know, Razor Swayland has the, strongest event that's so minus its 2 to a lane. And it's a searchable event with a, early play Ralka.
But at the same time, I go, factionalism could lead to, could be used positively, and I prefer factionalism being essentially you make your choice. Not every faction has one thing, so basically you have to make your choice.
Mm-hmm.
And the majority of competitive players hate making decisions. From what I see, they want everything.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that factionalism does ruin is if you're a deck builder type of person, and you love to deck build, you will not necessarily like yourself because you're gonna be like, oh great, the factions almost always build themselves.
Oh yeah, Soul Sleeper hates factionalism. He absolutely hates it because he's like, this is so boring.
Because you're like, okay, playing this means I gotta play this, that means I gotta play that means I gotta play those. Oh, look at that! 38 out of 50 cards already determined.
He's all like, well, I'm pigeonholed thanks to factionalism, and that's why I don't like to cover factionalism stuff with him because he always complains it's so boring.
I don't blame him one bit. Factionalism has made deck building boring. Like, it's sad when I can start enjoying Vanguard deck building more than freaking Weiss Schwarz sometimes. I don't like the sound of that, because Vanguard decks really build themselves at times.
Hey, what about Gotobun, man? Gotobun didn't build itself.
Gotobun definitely got built itself, but that's an exception, not the rule.
Hey man, there was a lot of, again...
it's more, but Gotobun is kind of more like, going through a pile... You're rummaging through a pile of someone else's trash and trying to find the good stuff out of it.
Well, Gotobun was more of this. We have waifu garbage over here, and we have good cards over here. Let's build from the good cards. Let's build from the good cards. Ignore the waifu trash.
Yeah, pretty much. It was selecting all the good stuff from someone's, like, I'm about to move, guys. I want to take good stuff with me. Have fun.
And they have left, and the part that was left was the waifu trash.
But you look hard enough, you will find some neat treasures.
It goes. I forgot to cover this during waifu, but waifu can turn really good profiles into utter trash.
Oh yeah.
Okay, actually, I'll bring this up. A little bit of a spoiler for Gotobun, the Gotobun review. 3-2.
Well, to be fair though, this uploads after that.
True. Okay. 3-2 Nino. The early play.
Oh yes. So it's 2 of your climaxes.
And it heals.
It heals. But she only gets additional power and character handle core if your entire board contains cards with Nino in their card names.
That is how you turn Yun Yun into garbage. That is how you turn Yun Yun, one of the best early plays I've ever seen, into garbage. Immediately. If it didn't have, if all of your characters are Nino, the card would be amazing. I would play that over the each killed a star.
But no.
They had
to give us the double R plus card that is the universal.
No, it's not a double R plus. It's just
a double.
Right.
She's a double R. Alright, my bad. Double R pluses for climax combos.
I have to buy both of them, you son of a bitch. Just to complete the deck. I have to buy fucking both of them. Holy crap, my wallet is gonna cry. Well,
speaking of always crying, Gavin.
Are
you ready for this one?
Oh no!
SEC, SSP, WTF, NG. So, as some of y'all may know, certain sects have gotten this special treatment where every now and then you may come across an SEC or SSP. I guess one a case for both cases. SSP I know for sure is guaranteed one a case. I do not know SEC.
SEC is a 50% chance to receive one.
1 out of 2 cases, okay.
You're guaranteed to get 2 per master case, which is 6 cases.
What the f- A 33% chance in a case? Okay.
Yeah, your odds of receiving an SEC... There's a reason why these cards are extremely expensive.
Yes, like, these cards are probably worth... Like, you take a base rarity competitive deck, it's probably the price of that or even higher.
Okay, so let's take a look. Shoko Brainstorm is $400.
American.
It is worth more than the meta deck.
Base rarity.
Yes. Tai. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Huh. Like, getting a playset of these cards, you could fly first class on a destination of your choice.
Anywhere in the world, pick it.
Kurumi is $1,200.
You could buy a used luxury sedan and then some. With that money.
That's your stimulus check.
That's
You know.
the stimulus check.
In one card. That is your stimulus check.
You have been paid one Kurumi by the Trump administration.
Pretty much. Like, God damn. Umi. Actually, you know what? I gotta look at Umi's price real quick.
I mean, it's at least 300, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. Since Umi is Mimarin's signature.
Yeah, she is, but at the same time, Umi isn't played.
But it's the fact that it's Umi.
Really? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Let's fact check you real quick. Because,
She has waifu tests and Seiyu or she checks.
Oh shit! Both of them? Is Umi actually the most popular in Japan?
She's up there.
She's only 200, by the way.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's...
Maki is 800. Miko is...
But you get the idea, people. This rarity system has to stop.
Magic the Gathering... Wizards tried this with Expeditions, and it failed. Wizards tried this with Expeditions and fucking failed. But Bushiroad has one thing that Wizards doesn't have: waifus.
And people will go out of the way to either hunt down for this stuff or pay through the nose for it. Like, people have unironically attempted to do this, like, I'll trade my Audi sedan for a max rarity, like, Yukina deck.
An Audi A5, a 2018 Audi A5 with low mileage. I will literally trade you the deed, the ownership, and the keys. The keys for a max rarity Yukina deck.
Which includes SSP level 3 Yukina from Bang
Yes,
Gooseman Party Volume 1.
The entire deck. But the guy is willing to literally trade you Audi A5 for it. A not even 2-year-old car. And bear in mind, Audi is a luxury brand.
But yes, it has already depreciated a good amount after coming off the lot. Yes, but it's still worth 5 digits.
And the MSRP for that Audi, even factoring in depreciation, is $32,000.
Holy shit.
Is 32 grand. Now, he didn't get a single bite for it.
That's like a freaking that's like a down payment for a pretty good house, right?
You'll get a trash house. You'll get a trash house for that down payment, but yeah.
Or you actually got a pretty hefty loan.
Pretty hefty loan.
Or
yes.
a very like meh long mortgage rate.
Yep. But okay, let's look at Shoko. Let's look at Shoko, for example. She is $400. She's 400 bones. The level 3 Shoko SEC is $400. Oh look, Futaba's not even all that bad. She's $80 for the SP. She is the second cheapest. Next to Shoko SP and poor Kaede. Poor Rice Druid, she's only $40.
Oof.
I know. Okay, let's look at Tai. Are we ready for this?
Let's go.
Are we fucking ready for this one? Oh my god. Alright. Bang Dream. Let's go volume 2 because that's where Ty is. Oh my god, the SSP Ty is $500. It's $500.
So we got $2,000 for that playset.
That is $2,000. Now let's take a look at Yukina. She is probably the most popular Bang Dream voice actress. Would you agree?
She's definitely up there. I don't know about most popular. You have to remember, because of voice actress changes in Roselia, the cards that were made for Bang Dream Girls Band Party 1 with their signatures are worth a lot because they're like, you know, one of the few games remaining with their involvement clearly labeled.
Well,
so Lisa and Rinko might be inflated as a result.
Well, that doesn't affect Yukina, does it?
No, not necessarily.
She is $2,500 each.
Yeah, and that's again, as the age of these products continues to rise as time goes by, these things just simply get more expensive. Because there are so few of these.
This card is
hyper exclusive.
This card is $2,500 each. That is ridiculously expensive. Kurumi is not even all that bad.
Like about like 1,200, like less than half the price of Yukino there.
I mean, 1,200 is the last price I saw, but let's check right now.
All right, maybe it changed.
She's 1,200, yeah.
Okay.
Toka, by comparison, is only $350.
But we're talking like very expensive cards here. Period. Like again, like Bushido knows he can get away with this because, you know, it does get people to buy more steel product overall. And that's what Bushido wants: steel product sales.
Then create limited. Then make a limited format.
You say that, but then you also realize that Bushido like holds players' hands when it comes to deck building, which kind of defeats the point of limited, right? Or it's counterintuitive to limited.
Still, they could easily do it.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like the thing that's gonna hold Bushido or that's gonna hold limited Weiss Schwarz back is not the company, but the players.
What do you mean?
I cannot think of that many person who would be willing to play limited. Like, why would I do it when I can just like build the deck I want?
Limited tournaments, man.
Again, why would I do it when I can just play in a constructed tournament? Using the deck I like and built.
Right, I forgot.
It's this type of game.
This isn't Magic where I can just be like, shit, why not just play some limited?
Like, fuck, you know, like, if I could get enough people that would be interesting, I would actually look through my spares and make a fucking Weiss Schwarz cube.
The fucking Weiss cube? Yeah, why not? Shit, I'd be interested in playing some Weiss cube.
It would just be very hard because I'm all gonna trade fuckage, but we should be able to find enough universals somewhere. If not, we could make a trait limited cube, but shrug. I mean, like, I'll be biased because Gavin knows I play a lot of music titles.
Yeah, man, that's why I want to play cube with this fucker.
Let's go.
Fucking go.
Cube.
And why not? But yeah, at the same time, the cheapest is fucking Umi here. But the reason why the Umi is so cheap is because Umi played.
Yeah.
Playability does matter.
Playability does matter, but yeah, at the same time, even for like a not so play card, you're still looking at what, $200 you said?
Yeah, $200.
That's still a lot of money.
Yep.
That buys you 3 booster boxes and then some.
Or it could buy you a constructed minimum rarity deck.
Especially in like the A tier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Lots of A tier decks can be had for $200 US or fewer.
Quite a few actually.
Like Overlord should be easily under 200.
Well, let me take a look at the tier list. Let me go take my recent tier list.
I'm pretty sure Overlord should be cheap enough.
Oh yeah, Overlord is cheap, yes. And I did place Overlord back in
A tier.
Yes, I did place Overlord in A tier. Okay, decks that you can find for under 200. You can find for under 200. Albute, actually, you can find for under 200.
Alright.
Ironically, that's the S tier, yep.
Or what we claim to be the S tier. Of course, you don't have to agree. We like discussion.
Idolmaster Million Live you can easily find for under 200.
Million Live, okay.
Problem is that good luck finding anybody selling it.
Right.
A Diva?
Diva, I guess, should be under 200. If any game might be like 200, it might be like low 200s.
Low 200.
There's a good chunk of 1480 yen cards.
How much is Day Through Time?
Oh, that maybe like 500 yen at most.
Oh, okay. For the set, right?
Oh, no, 500 yen per copy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's like uncommon, but like not a lot of people bought this set, I think, was the problem.
Oh, okay. Fate Grand Order.
Okay, Fate Grand Order, absolutely
yes,
on my front.
Yes, I put that. Yes, I put it at A tier, but at bottom of A tier.
Oh, you can see why.
Summer Pockets, easily.
Alright. Like, just a few examples. Like, there are one SEC Umi, or SSP Umi, is worth a lot of a competitive deck for a lot of titles.
What about boats?
I don't think so. Question mark? I mean, Musashi did go down in price, I guess, but those fucking trash cans and
trash can isn't that expensive, is it?
1980 yen last I checked.
Jesus. Okay, no.
What's her face? Roma Due should still be like 1980 yen for a brainstorm.
Oh God, no. God, no. Jesus, why is it so expensive?
It's Konkole. People simp for that shit.
People simp for their fucking boats?
Hey, you know how much I simped for boats when I used to play the fucking game.
True. What about Goblin Slayer?
Has it gone down low enough?
Yeah, it's gone down.
Okay.
Especially for the Priestess variant, or yellow.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, we don't need to keep going down the list, Gavin.
Yeah, we don't.
I think we make the point.
I think we made the point, like, yeah, this should be expensive, yo.
But yeah, all in all, like, it's ridiculous that this rarity exists, but Bushiroad knows it does help sell product.
It does, but
for better or worse.
You know what's ironic? Majority of the simps that buy this shit buy the singletons.
Yeah, they're willing to pay the 4 digits for some of the cards we mentioned. Don't do it, cause they're that desperate.
Look at EMT simps.
Oh yeah, facts. All right. Anyway, before we digress too far, there are very few product types in Weiss Schwarz. We have only regular trial decks, which actually have died. We have regular booster packs, extra boosters, and trial deck pluses. And a quick side note, the power-up sets have not existed since the year 2016.
What's a power-up set?
Exactly.
You mean power-up booster? I mean, come on, dude. You do realize that the majority of sequel sets are power-ups at this point. Why just print like a thing of 9 cards? We just print a fucking booster with more SSPs and SECs to sell.
Right.
Okay, Bushy Road. Where are our event decks? Like, where's our event decks, Bushy? Like, for real.
or special collections like you do for Cardfight Vanguard?
Because, again, like, other companies have printed decks, have printed event-style decks where it's a pre-constructed deck that's ready to play at an event.
Well, you know, selling for like $30 to $50, I think it's probably a fair game.
It's trial deck pluses are not competitive running. Let's be honest here. Trial deck pluses, they're actually terrible for beginners in my opinion. They're actually relatively bad. They don't really.
And the sad part is they're not made equally. Like some trial decks pluses are clearly much better than others.
Right. I'm talking about a deck that you could take to, that you could literally go on WGP day, go to your local game shop, buy one or two of them, mash them together, play, and realistically win that event. That you can realistically expect to win that event. You at least stand a goddamn chance.
Like,
you know.
Yeah, for sure. No, I get it. Bushiro is like, no, we gotta keep this like self-contained Weiss Schwarz. Like, you know, only support for Love Live Sunshine should be in this one project. I get it. But, you know, we could see this stuff we're talking about, like, you know, made for several sets. Like, you know, we could do like a pseudo, like, maybe not like actual like full like Bunko set per se, but you know, it could be like a music themed one or something. Maybe like, you know, it'd be interesting to just see like, you know, the 3 different Love Live players across original, Sunshine, and upcoming Nichikasaki opening the same thing and ask one another for trades off of it. Or we could take something like, you know, it could be like an Isekai themed special collection. Sword Online, Ray Zero, Overlord, so on and so forth. Slime.
I don't know, man. Because of how the game, because how Neo Standard is structured and is played, like, how should I say this?
Well, what's stopping them from doing something similar? Like, I mean, Vanguard is played with Clan Fight. I don't see the difference.
The problem is the player base, dude. Vanguard players are much more willing to accept it. Weiss players, not really.
Well, there's a reason why. Well, okay, to be fair, Bermuda Triangle does exist in Vanguard, and most of its projects are single clan products. because they're using Bermuda Triangle to bake the Weiss Schwarz players over.
Hasn't worked on me yet, boys.
No, but it's worked on enough people for Busho to keep doing it that way.
True. I'm like kind of like the exception, not the.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I mostly come from a background completely. I'm the type of player that doesn't care what you play, as long as it's good. Mm-hmm. I like crushing my opposition. I like crushing my opposition. I like crushing my opposition. I like winning at all costs, pretty much. And don't really care what it takes. You know, I'll whore the best set in the game. I'll whore the best set in the game. Mm-hmm. Will I feel good about it? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on whether or not I actually like the property. Mm. But, for example, Albuta. Oh my god, I fucking love that show. Are you kidding me? It's so sad. And yet, I love it. Mm. And yet I'm willing to play it all goddamn day. Mm-hmm. Well, to a certain extent, of course. It's maybe my favorite flavor of chicken, but eventually I'll get tired of chicken. But then again, I'm thinking about this from the competitive aspect. From a competitive aspect, trial deck pluses, especially older trial decks, just don't cut it. Mm. Like, for example, you get a brand new player on WGP Day, and they want to enter the tournament. You know, just to see where they're at. You know, a brand new player enters the big regional that all the sweat have been preparing for weeks or months. And that new player is gonna get slaughtered. And I'm like,
and it's not just simply because the new player is like got in. It's not lacking in it's not just simply because the newer players are lacking in proficiency in how to play the game, but
their deck is terrible. They don't stand a goddamn chance. And do you really think those experienced players are going to give that new player a break? Probably not. Hell, they might even laugh that that new player is a bot. Like, I'm like, that's ridiculous. And of course, there's little and of course, if you try to shoo that new player away, like warn them, that might discourage them from playing the game, period. It's just an unfortunate circumstance that Bushiroad doesn't print a product with a deck that they actually with a deck that actually gives the new player a fighting shot.
I think the problem with that is honestly Bushiroad doesn't want to admit that there is a right or wrong way to build in this game. Because that would give the idea like Bushiroad goes like, oh yes, we have players who went through multiple tests and have determined that this is the right way to build X title. Bushiroad doesn't want to promote that. And this is stuff like this that people go, Bushiroad is holding their own product back.
It's Bushiroad themselves holding their own product back because look at the big three. Look at the big three and you go, well, I mean, Monarchs is a good example from Yu-Gi-Oh! You could smash 3 trial decks together and have a competitive deck that you stand a fighting chance.
And before starting restriction, Salaman Grey, a lot of X cards were just from restructured decks.
So, legitimately speaking, or Magic the Gathering's event decks, you could take that to F&M and not get completely slaughtered. You'll stand a fighting chance. You'll probably go 0-X, but you know what? At least you stood a chance. A trial deck plus versus meta decks? Oh my god, no. Good luck. Because unless that newbie legitimately rolls a nat 20, do you really think they're gonna win? Like outside of extreme luck, there's no way. Like, if luck was equal on both sides, that newbie would get slaughtered in 10 minutes or less. Don't you think?
15.
15? Why 15?
It's just the way that Weiss Schwarz works.
I mean,
you have to be doing you have to have a lot of damage stick to end a game in 10 minutes or less.
Do you think that newbie's gonna have any sort of compression knowledge? Any sort of knowledge about compression? The guy barely knows how to play the fucking game, dude.
Right, but even then, even like against like a less experienced player, don't remember a game going to. I don't remember a game ending a actual victory or defeat condition in the course of 10 minutes or fewer. Even in a big skill gap scenario.
Like it's you versus a complete new. This is their first game.
Right, and that's why I'm saying like, well, that's what I'm saying. I say 15 minutes.
But you have enough time to go walk over to the store and go get a soda after the game, right?
Most likely.
But
not guaranteed because of the nature of Weiss Schwarz.
What do you mean?
Well, variance.
Dude, you're piloting a much better deck than that. You're much better skill-wise than that, me.
Yeah, but okay. variants can happen, right, Gavin? That's kind of like why Bushiroad loves to promote, or why Bushiroad loves to make games the way they are. They like it when they can close the gap between the less experienced player and the seasoned veteran. They like to see that the new player can topple the seasoned veteran every now and then. Whereas in a game like Yu-Gi-Oh, that's very difficult. At least in Weiss Schwarz, that less experienced player has somewhat of a chance.
I mean, imagine your opening mulligan in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is 5 7-star monsters.
Did you say opening mulligan in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Or opening hand is 5 7-star monsters.
And they're not dragon rulers.
Nope. So what do? Proceed to scoop phase?
Oof.
Yeah, you just proceed to scoop phase in that one.
Or you pretend to have, like, you're pretending to be holding up gores or something.
What? Dude, you're doing nothing while your opponent pummels you to death.
I know, right?
You're doing nothing while your opponent pummels
Opponent OTKs you for a game.
Well, that was...
It reminds me of that comic of, this person, like, draws a terrible hand, sets 2 buffs face down. Kid goes, okay, I'm gonna play Polymerization to fuse Dark Magician with Buster Blader to make a Dark Paladin, right? Okay, cool. Kid -2 to make that card. Poor shame. Alright, attacks directly for 29. Cool, I'm at 51. Quick play, defusion. Bring back Dark Magician and Buster Blader. They're 5,100 points of damage total.
And get OTK.
And get OTK because you open up terribly. And your opponent, your newbie opponent opened the nuts.
Wow.
Going second.
Lamau.
Well, hey, if a newbie player draws enough +2 souls or something, or enough climaxes and is able to keep chucking out characters to do something, that could win against a seasoned veteran. Your seasoned veteran's gonna take damage eventually, right?
Or imagine in Pokemon, you draw nothing but fucking energy.
I gave up fucking energy.
You draw no trader cards, Lamau.
Where's my Pokemans?
I mean, well, no. Have you played modern day Pokemon? It's all trader cards. Literally, there's like barely any Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no. I've heard.
It's all trader cards. Imagine you drew 0 trainer cards.
And he's like, oh, and my energy doesn't do anything. Wait, don't you automatically lose that you cannot actually get a Pokemon out after one phase?
Yep, you did. Yep.
I remember that rule.
Oh yeah. Or it's more of, okay, Bushiroad doesn't want to admit meta exists. Yet they do for Vanguard.
How so? What kind of products have they made in Vanguard?
The special pack? The special pack?
Oh, like a special, well, I would compare this more to Trial Deck Pluses, actually. Very few of them have none of them are playable straight outside the box. Even with the upcoming Majesty Lord Blaster special pack, you still want cards from other products to make it work.
Yes, but how many cards from a Trial Deck Plus are you keeping in a competitive deck? 0.
It actually depends.
Really now?
I believe for Goto Boon.
We're gonna have this conversation later.
Right.
Because I do actually need to buy cards from those fucking trial decks. We're going something.
I'm pretty sure there's like other titles where you do this thing too.
Goblin Slayer Torch.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer Torch is another good one. I know some people that play Slime are playing the mask from Trial Deck that sends itself to memory.
I have no idea why people are on that exile shit so much.
They want to emulate Psychono. But Slime's trying to beat Psychono's own game because they're like, unlike Psychono, we have a good early play.
Does anybody fear Code?
Maybe 0.01% of players.
Oh right, most people believe Code is a meme. Laughs in 4 Code.
Yeah.
Yeah, get coded.
Let's see.
Oh, I'll let you get away with your exile shit. I'll get coded.
Get coded. Code Silva, the real check on memory compression. We didn't know we needed, but got.
Most people are like, code is trash. Code's actually pretty fucking good. I don't know what you're talking about. It costs stock. So?
That's one stock to completely deconstruct what an opponent's been building up.
Sure, I'll take that all fucking day. But yeah, yeah, Wizard or Bushy event decks when?
Right.
Yeah, I think it's more of god damn it, Bushiroad. Think about your newbie players, please. Give them a fighting chance in tournaments.
Actually, another good thing, like more reissues would be nice. Like a special reissue set, like a special reprint set for like cards that are just like hard to grab. Like, Gavin, what quick price check on Shoko Brainstorm from Albuquerque set 1 base rarity?
Sure. Let me look at her.
It was over 1480 yen. Just say yes, and that automatically proves my point.
I mean, I technically bought that fucking cheaper than that.
Yeah, but you know, it's been a while since you did that. There's a very fair chance it went up in price.
Yes.
So yes. So, Albuquerque player, you want to actually play Albuquerque, you're going to need 3 of those Shoko Brainstorms. They're going to cost you over $40 for the 3 you want.
Yep.
Why Busha? What's stopping you from going like, yes, let's reprint like some staples, like, you know, a bunch of staples from different titles in a single product. Everyone will be happy. Like, I could imagine, like, once Slime 2 comes out, cards in that set, if they haven't already started skyrocketing, they will.
I mean, does Bushiroad want to create nothing
or you know, even better, upcoming Sword Art Online Alicization Volume 2. The Alicization set cards might go up in price. Like,
oh boy,
they're like, oh, if you're a Raid 0 player, you kind of have trouble because of your older Volume 1 and Volume 2 cards.
Oh yeah, especially Volume 1.
Yeah, Volume 1, there's some pricey stuff in there. Your Climax combo, your early play, your other early play. Like, jeez.
Oh, by the way, Shizu level 1 combo in Slime is $35.
I would tear my heart. If I, like, oh, Bushiro, this needs to stop. Like, this is why people find it hard to get into your game sometimes when you're a new player, because they're like, oh yeah, what's this going to cost for me to build X title? 400. What?
Fuck it. I'm going back to Magic.
Right, like I'm worried for Bushiro sometimes because they refuse to just do reprints or any reissue or anything like that. Speaking of Bushiro being negligent. Gabs, hello? Can we talk? So in this picture you see Matsui, the official player of Weiss Schwarz for Bushiroad, and Hori P, the lead designer at Weiss Schwarz R&D.
Yo dog, where's your dev blogs? Like, seriously, for real, where are your dev blogs? Is everything so... This is the problem with Japanese games. They have no development blog.
You don't get to hear, you seldom get to hear why they did X thing for Y products.
Look at Wizards of the Coast.
Like, not only do you know their thoughts behind a product, but you know their favorite food, their favorite hobbies outside of Magic,
their favorite ice cream flavor.
Their favorite ice cream flavor, yeah. their favorite to-go order at whatever fast food restaurant they like.
like you know a lot about them. These Japanese developers, we know fuck all.
Like, okay, like, yeah, you, like, I barely know, like, Hori, you go to Hori P's Twitter. He's posting about Weiss Schwarz or he's posting about Conclave. Very real. Alright, occasionally maybe playing Banking Ghost Band Party.
But
Weiss Schwarz, but like...
But he doesn't talk about anything about design or anything.
No, no, he doesn't.
So, again, when it even comes to business,
Mm-hmm.
his business is Weiss Schwarz. He posts almost nothing about his thoughts about it. Like, the thoughts behind, why are we designing said card? Why are we banning said card? Like, hello? Yugi. Aren't Yugi developers more open?
No, Yugi developers are pretty close.
Okay, well...
Like, yes, there is a blog for Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's like there were a few blogs like in the past about like designing X cards, and they have like their new creator now like this new creator program going on where they invite content creators to come out to like Konami headquarters in California to do interviews and reveal exclusive content before Konami releases it themselves, or Konami EU doing that thing. But what does Bushiro do?
Nothing.
They don't invite anybody to go over to them and be like, yeah, you can go ahead and talk about, like, why not have, like, someone do a card reveal on a YouTube channel or Nico Nico Doga channel, or even, like, Periscope?
I mean, the God Book reveal of Gotogun was like, what the fuck?
Okay, like, cool, that's great, but why couldn't, like, why couldn't you work with like the community to do that?
Instead of just, here's the God Book, go.
Like Bushiro, we content creators want to help. We want to see the game grow, but if you're not giving us the opportunity to do that, we can only do so much.
But at the same time, okay, look at Magic. Holy crap, we have things like Tolarian College.
And Bush's the coach will be like, yes, here you get your reveal, get scored.
Here you go, your Commander exclusive reveal.
Yeah, like you get to do that. Or you get to like do official coverage at an event. Bushiro English side has been getting a little better about it. Japanese side, not so much. The English side embraces content creators a little more. That's not saying a lot because it's still pretty limited, but
it's like nothing.
It's something. It's a gesture versus Bushiro Japan being like, you're a content creator to talk to what?
Oh, we don't care about content creators.
Like it's a little sad because like there's a lot of potential in their products, but they just don't want to cooperate. I'm not saying that we're not saying that Matsui and Horipi are bad people for not talking openly about what they think. They're probably just simply like sealed by Mr. Kidani up above, but like it would be nice to know like what these two think.
But like for example, Matsui posted the tweet out, "Hey guys, we're not creating any band list for World Grand Prix." I'm like, what? Is Saikano not ravaged you enough?
I mean, you look at it the other way. You're like, sure, there were very few events that happened in between the last restriction list and now, sure.
But they're like, well, we're monitoring it, and we're going to be banning things, as appropriate. I'm like, yes, why not just hit Data Live immediately?
E-ban?
Like, fucking E-ban that shit. Are you kidding me? There are 5. Like, Data Live is 30% of current victory.
That definitely sounds like a problem.
Why hasn't that constituted?
Yeah, why indeed?
I don't get it. Like, if Wizards was in charge of... Imagine if Wizards was in charge of World Grand Prix.
Oh, baby. Well, we'd be playing better venues, first of all. We wouldn't be playing our shops for World Grand Prix qualifiers, probably.
And also, Wizards would have taken care of the Dell problem already.
Oh yeah, we see like the first XMS I'm already seeing this much representation and this much top. Yeah, Mario Shido restricted.
Banned. banned. It's just like, yeah.
Go find a different solution to your pesky early play problem.
Cough Yoshino cough. Even though players don't want to admit Yoshino's good. Or let's just say, or hell, they would have taken care of the Saikano too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that Weiss would be better in Wizards' hands.
Well, let's be fair, wouldn't a lot of games be better? Well, actually, if you had asked me this a year ago, I would have wholeheartedly agreed. The fact that Wizards have actually done a bunch of dumpster fire-worthy things recently now makes me question those words.
Would you rather have Wizards or Bushiroad in charge of Weiss? I ask that question all the time, and most people are like, that's a tough decision to make.
It is because, well, you're asking like in the past 3 to 6 months, I don't blame people for hesitating because they both have skeletons in their closets. Like, as much as I appreciate Wizards for stuff it does do, like, being open about, like, death dots and everything, they also have done some very shady things.
I mean,
and they've also made some terrible product design decisions.
Double Masters, anybody?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
$100 booster pack.
What the fuck was that?
The elimination of MSRP.
Like, what?
All Wizards products.
Oh yeah, that was another BS thing. Like, what the hell? Like Wizards, what are you doing?
Well, they want to get rid of the whole MSRP argument.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Remember From the Vault?
I do remember From the Vault. Why are you bringing that up now?
Remember that dumpster fire?
Fuck.
I mean, Wizards openly admits that From the Vault is a gift to the shops. They sell it to the shops for like $20, and then the shops are whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, like Bushiroad. If Bushiroad's anything, they're honest. They're honorable. Their
version of Expeditions cough cough.
But at least if anything, like Bushiroad will not purposefully like allow stores to get away with price gouging on sale products until after a certain point.
Have you seen the English market?
Well, okay, again, after a certain point. You're not gonna see a new English release suddenly jump up to $80 plus a booster box until way after.
I don't pay attention to English steel products. I pay attention to English singles.
Well, okay, singles. Once the product is open, Bushiroad holds no responsibility. No company holds responsibility after singles have been cracked open.
True. But
not even Wizards will really hold any real responsibility.
But Wizards monitors the singles market.
Yes, but Wizards. Okay, the existence of the reserve list is part of is another problem.
Or
I get it. Investors matter, but over players?
This isn't the stock market.
Exactly. That's why I'm kind of like.
Hello, fetch lands, cough cough.
Yeah, like a fetch land problem. Fast lands are also a problem.
Holy crap! The Scars fast lands.
Certain man lands are also a problem.
Notice it's the mana base that's the problem.
Oh yeah, definitely. The mana base is like most of the dex costs in a lot of cases.
Imagine if we had the Force of Will solution, or the Dual Master solution. You can charge mana by placing a card from your hand.
That would be great.
But the problem is the player base would revolt.
Oh, definitely.
But what happened to our land?
Oh, and investors too, of course.
Oh yeah, true. Investors.
I'm pretty sure investors are holding on to like some, like especially like alpha duels.
You know what's funny is Star City Games wants the reserve list because they can't.
But okay, Star City Games it's kind of like what happens if you take Wizards of the Coast and you like take a good chunk of their backside away.
Or Shadow Fireball.
Yeah, like I mean, again, like those exist because they know that Wizards of the Coast isn't doing enough. Same with Weiss Schwarz Championship Series. They were doing that because Bushido is not doing enough for the competitive side of things.
Like imagine that. Star City Games, the biggest vendor in all of Magic the Gathering, wants the reserve list gone.
I don't blame them. It's ridiculous that it exists. Period.
It would hurt their bottom line, but you know what? Guess what? What's the probability that you're gonna move an underground sea nowadays?
Right.
Slim to none. You're not gonna move a near mint underground sea. Even the unlimited version. Good luck. Good luck moving an underground sea nowadays because that card has gotten so expensive to the point where the average consumer cannot afford it. They have to play the blue-black. They have to play the blue-black version. I forget. They have to play the Shockland version instead because of the fact that you can't afford it. I mean, Polluted Delta is like $70. Like, good luck affording this shit. And I feel that Bushiroad is, like, English especially, rivals modern prices. And speaking logically here, Modern has a bigger player base than Weiss does. Like, if you want to invest in a hobby, English Weiss is a terrible investment because for the same money, you could play Magic instead and be in a far more popular card game. Like,
you know your cards will overall retain good value.
Yeah, unless it gets banned.
But you know, more often than not, you hope that's not the case.
Well,
you hope that you're not playing the year's flavor of Oko.
Or let's say, for example, you're playing the modern version of Goblin. You know, both Jace and Stoneforge Mystic came off the ban list after so many years that now you can play Goblin in modern. Like, it's actually a pretty good deck because people realize, hey, Goblin is actually good. But then, okay, Bushy. Like, if you had asked me this question, which company I'd rather have my Weiss in charge of? Wizards, actually. I'd actually say Wizards, hands down. At least Wizards will be open about their crap.
True.
And Wizards will give more tournaments. Wizards will give more tournament support. Imagine!
Drag them around a wider area, yeah.
Oh yeah, imagine this. Well, English Weiss Schwarz is printed at the Masters level. Every single English set is pretty much printed at a Masters printing. A Masters set.
Well, so for those of you who watched the Coffee with Bushiroad series on Garrett's channel, you'll know that in the one regarding marketing, they purposefully will manufacture as many sealed products as distributors pre-order.
And that's ridiculous.
Well, it also doesn't help that Bushiroad refuses to do business with any distributor that will sell to, say, Target or Walmart. Whereas Wizards of the Coast doesn't care where their products go. It can go to a local game store, it can go to freaking Walmart.
Right. Like, for the health of the game, I think Wizards of the Coast would be healthier. Sure. And what people and the fact that people argue, well, what about expeditions? Well, what about expeditions? I'm like, Weiss already has expeditions. They're called SECs.
Like SSP?
And SSPs. But then Wizards would be like, well, let's try to make it limited for Weiss Schwarz. You can't. Good luck. But Weiss has expeditions to keep sealed products selling. which is what Wizards would want.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, But then again, in the short term, Wizards would be better. But I think Weiss would die a much quicker death with Wizards. Because
Yeah,
they're not gonna,
that's my. I think that was like that's part of my hesitation with it.
because
Like,
You
sure,
think-
they
you
can
think-
improve things. They can improve things for the short term, but their decisions will kind of take away what Weiss Schwarz really is.
well, are they really going to pay for all the anime licenses? No.
They'll start coughing up like their own original characters.
Or insert Magic the Gathering characters in Weiss.
Oh man, Chase
Can you imagine-
waifu deck. Let's go.
Jace Waifu? Really, man? Jace Waifu? Or hell, play Super Friends. You know they're gonna shove. You're gonna try and. You know they're gonna try and shove black into Weiss Schwarz.
Oh no.
They're gonna try and shove black in there.
And you're gonna actually change yellow to white.
Yup. Hey, look, guys! It's the magic color pie again.
Everyone be like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Could you imagine playing Liliana Waifu?
Stop.
Stop. What?
This conversation now gives me cancer.
This conversation. Oh.
Alright.
No, Garuk has bonded, boys. Garuk. What? Imagine having. It's like, well,
so
I'll summon my Garuk
dumb.
level 3, guys.
I'm so done.
You're so dumb, Garuk.
I'm freaking done now.
Oh my god. Oh, but yeah. Hello, Devs. Can we talk, please? Like, wait.
But
Stop
yeah.
being
Oh,
secretive.
yes, that's right. We would like to hear more from you.
Huh? This is like, hello, Matsui? Hello?
Hori P, onegaishimashita.
No? He's too absorbed around he's been too absorbed.
Too sheltered. Too hush hush.
Oh my god. But at the same time I go, please, can we just get something like, oh, can we get more than one fucking tournament a year, please? I'd love to participate in a spring circuit for World Grand Prix. Would love to, but there isn't one. Lamau? Hello? Rochester? But enough about that. Enough.
Right? I guess might be a good time to wrap things up now, Gavin.
Yep. Stay tuned. Stay tuned next week, guys. We're doing Gotsubun.
Though that will have already been well uploaded by the time this goes up, right?
Oh yeah. Well. Next episode. Well, next episode of the Scrapple. I will give you the title. I will let the audience try to figure it out. The Kaede problem.
And with everyone, we hope you like what you saw. Sure, give the video a thumbs up, leave some comments if you agree or disagree. Subscribe and the notification bell if you haven't already, because
It helps the YouTube algorithm out.
And with that, we will see you all next time. Bye bye.